Hi, this is Anne Wolfinger, and this is my HCG success story. Last year, I found myself at my highest weight, and I was pretty resigned to it. You see, I've spent a lifetime of trying to lose weight, get in shape, and stay that way. All I've ever wanted was to lose 15 to 20 pounds. Is that too much to ask? I'm active, I eat well, but I also work at a desk job. Plus, my age was working against me. The pounds were slowly creeping on, and I was unhappy about it. Here's a catalog of my efforts. WeightWatchers was fairly simple with keeping track of points, but serious weight loss just wasn't happening. The rotation diet also worked, kind of. I still use the chicken fajita recipe from this book, and by the way, these are all cookbooks or diet books that I have. Body for Life, I had some success with, but I couldn't keep up the serious exercise program, and I'm a great exerciser. And I also lost noticeable weight on a low-carb diet, but couldn't hack the rather severe diet and making the transition back to normal eating. A life without bread just doesn't cut it for me. And didn't I say I'm a firm believer in exercise? I'm a fan of fitness author Joyce Vedral and have acquired a collection of her weight workout routines, along with a lot of good muscle. But you know, weightlifting can get kind of boring over time, even when you're trying different routines. Plus, after years of doing her workouts, I still look like this. Yikes! Then last year, in the course of 1 month, I talked to 3 friends who had lost 15 to 20 pounds on the HCG diet. What was this HCG thing anyway? First of all, HCG stands for a hormone called human chorionic gonadotrophin. So you can see why everyone says HCG. It was developed in the 1950s by a British endocrinologist, Dr. Albert T.W. Simmons. Dr. Simmons identified 3 kinds of fat, but personally I think there are 30, and they all taste great, but only 2 are good for you. So the first is structural fat. It provides a cushion for your joints and organs. Can you imagine walking barefoot if you didn't have any fatty cushion on the soles of your feet? Now, normal fat is your body's energy fuel tank. Not the quick burst of energy you may get from sugar or caffeine, but the slower burning energy that keeps you going. Abnormal fat is easy to identify. It's stored in your waist, hips, thighs, abdomen, and upper arms. Those really stubborn areas that seem impervious to spot exercising. When you lose weight, guess what you lose first? The normal stuff. The body hangs on to the abnormal fat as the last line of defense against starvation, unless you're pregnant. During pregnancy, the female body produces HCG, which helps the body release the stored nutrients in the abnormal fat. When Dr. Simmons prescribed daily doses of HCG to non-pregnant women clients and put them on a very limited diet for a relatively short period of time, voila, the weight came off quickly. But that's just part of the story. Where the weight came off is the best part. You guessed it, the hips, waist, thighs, all those fat hoarding areas. Okay, back to me, or the me I was. You know, I can't believe I'm showing this picture of me in a swimsuit I wouldn't be caught dead out of the house in. I hope you appreciate my sacrificing my pride for a good cause. You can't tell from the picture, but I'm short, which means the fat on me has less room to be stretched out. It's all there. Now, this is me 6 months after my HCG diet. I'm still short, darn, but much trimmer. The weight that came off has stayed off here and here, and let's check out the side view. Okay, here's me before and after. Look at the difference here. I've lost enough inches in my waist, thighs, and butt to drop 1 or 2 pant sizes. But enough of this swimsuit stuff. Can you tell the difference here? Or how about here? Now if I could just get my game in shape. And now you know why I'm a fan of the HCG diet. My weight came off quickly and in places where my body was determined to store it until I starved to death. And I've been successful in keeping it off with a normal diet and lifestyle. It's pretty much silenced those pesky critical voices in my head. Been a little expensive replenishing my wardrobe, but hey, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Oh, and one other thing. After 3 months of training, I ran my first half marathon this year. And that's my HCG success story. What will yours be?